Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will be sharing with you on how to solve problems on differentiation of polynomials. But just before we get started, I want to encourage you to subscribe to this channel. Like the video, share the link with your friends, and also remember to click on the notification bell. Thank you very much for your kind support. Alright, let's get started. Question number 1. To solve this problem, first, you need to understand the basic concept of differentiating a polynomial. Take, for example, if you have y equal to ax to the power of n. So the first thing you are going to do in order to differentiate this is to write the y as the y dx equal to, next is for you to multiply a by n, and a times n is an, and reduce n by 1. So automatically that is going to become n minus 1. So this is the basic concept of differentiating a polynomial. So if we have y equal to 2x to the 6th power, all you have to do, first, you write y as the y dx, and that will be equals to, use the 6 to multiply 2, and that will be 12. So we have 12 x. Now reduce 6 by 1. So x to the power of 5. So this is the answer to this question. So this is just the basic concept of differentiating a polynomial. So now let's go back to question 1. The question says differentiate a y equals to 3x to the 4th power minus 7x to the 3rd power plus 4x squared plus 3x minus 4. So first we are going to write y as the y dx equal to, so now use this 4 to multiply 3, and that will become 12. So we have 12x, and now reduce 4 by 1, or subtract 1 from 4, and so that will give you 3. So after that, you go to the next term, use this 3 to multiply 7, and that will give you 21. So we have 21. Now reduce 3 by 1, x squared, plus, next you use this 2 to multiply this 4, and that gives you 8. So this will be 8x. Next, reduce 2 by 1. So that will give you 1. So you can simply leave it the way it is now, or you can as well write the 1 here, but it's better when it is when it's not written. So next is for us to, this particular one has 1 over here, so what you have to do, 1 times 3, that gives you 3. So plus 3, and reduce 1 by 1, so that gives you 0. So x to the power of 0. And since there is no x attached to 4, all you have to do is to ignore 4. And this will be equals to 12 x to the power of 3 minus 21 x squared plus 8x plus Now, note that any number to the power of 0 is 1. So automatically, this will become 3 times 1, and that gives you 3. So this is the answer to question A. Question B, find the value of the derivative at x is equals to 2. So all we have to do at this point is to write the y dx is equals to, so now we have 12. So substitute 2 in the place of x. So this will become 2 to the third power minus 21 times 2 squared plus 8 times 2 plus 3. And this will be equals to 12. So 2 to the third power is 8 minus 21 times 4 plus 8 times 2 plus 3. And this is equals to 8 times 12 is 96. And 4 times 21 is 84. Plus 8 times 2 is 16 plus 3. So now 96 minus 84, that will give us 12, and 12 plus 16 is 28, and 28 plus 3 is 31. So the answer to this question is 31. And I hope this makes some sense. All right, let's go on to the next question. Question 2. We can simply apply the same concept to this question. So this will become dy dx equals to, we can now use this 5 to multiply. We have a 1 that exists here. So this will become 5x. Now reduce 5 by 1. And so this will become 4 plus, also use this 4 to multiply these 2. And that will give us 8x. Reduce 4 by 1, and that gives us 3. So simply write it here. Minus, use this 3 to multiply this 4, and that is 12. So we have 12x. Reduce 3 by 1, and that gives us 2. Minus, use this 2 to multiply 5. That is 10. X reduce 2 by 1. That gives us 1. And, this x has 1 here. So we can simply use this 1 to multiply 8. And that gives us 8. Reduce 1 by 1, and that gives us 0. And since we are differentiating with respect to x, and this value has no x on it, so we can simply ignore this 3. And at this point, this x raised to power 0 is 1. So 8 times 1 is 8. So this will become 5x to the fourth power plus 8x to the third power minus 12 x squared minus 10 x plus 8. So this is the answer to question A. Now, question B. Find the value of dy dx at x equal -1. So dy dx is equals to, so you can simply write this as 5. So -1, substitute -1 in the place of x. So raise this to the power of 4 plus 8, -1 to the power of 3 minus 12, -1 squared minus 10x plus 8. Now this will be equals to -1 to the 4th power is 1, and 5 times 1 is 5, plus -1 to the 3rd power is -1 times 8, that gives us -8. So this will become -8. And -1 squared is +1, and that times 12 is that -1 squared is +1, and +1 times -12 is -12. And then let's replace x by -1. So this is -1. -1 times -10 is +10. So we have +10 plus 8. So 5 minus 8 is -3. -3, -12 is -15. -15 plus 10 is -5. -5 plus 8 is 3. So this is the answer to this question. You can also use your calculator to simply do the calculation if you can't do that offhand. So the final answer to this question is 3. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. So now let's differentiate this, and this will become dy dx equal to 3 times 6, that is 18, x reduce 3 by 1, and that gives us 2, and 2 times 7, 14, x reduce 2 by 1, that gives you 1, and this has 1 over here, and 1 times 4 is 4. Reduce 1 by 1, and that gives you 0. You can simply ignore this 5 because it has no x attached. So remember, any number raised to power 0 is 1. So 4 times 1 is 4. So this will become 18x squared minus 14x plus 4. So this is the answer to question A. Question B. Find the value of dy dx at x equal 3. So question B. Dy dx is equals to 18 3 squared minus 14 times 3 plus 4, and this will be equals to 18 times 9 minus 14 times 3 plus 4. So 18 times 9, 9 times 8, 72. Write down 2 carry 7. 9 times 1 is 9 plus 7, 16. So that gives us 162 minus 3 times 4 is 12. Write down 2, you carry 1. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1. So we have 42 plus 4. So now we can simply subtract 42 from 162. So 162 minus 42, 0, 2. So 120 and 120 plus 4 is 124. So this is the answer to question B. All right. So I hope this makes some sense. Okay, let's go on to the next question. All right, so in this part, we'll be required to find the second derivatives. So we have a question, find the second derivative. And as usual, we have to, first of all, write this as dy dx equals to, you use this 4 to multiply 2. That's going to give you 8x reduce 4 by 1. That gives you 3 minus 3 times 5, and that is 15. So we have 15x reduced 3 by 1, and that gives you 2, plus use this 2 to multiply 3. That gives you 6. Reduce 2 by 1. You have x to the power of 1. And next, this x has 1 as the exponent. So 1 times 2, that gives you 2. Reduce 1 by 1, that gives you 0. And you can simply ignore this value. All right. So remember, because we have x raised to power 0, this is 1. And this cannot be written as 8x to the third power minus 15 x squared plus 6x. So negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. So this is the first derivative. And now we are going to take the second derivative. So this will be d squared y over dx squared equals to, so we are going to differentiate the answer we got in the first derivative. So 3 times 8, that is 24. So we have 24. Reduce 3 by 1. So this will become x squared. And next, we are going to use these two to multiply this 15. And that will give us negative 30. Reduce 2 by 1. So this will become x to the power of 1. And next, we are going to use this one to multiply 6. And that is going to give you plus 6 and reduce 1 by 1. So we have x to the power of 0. So this will be equals to 24 x squared minus 30 x plus 6. So this is the final answer to question A. All right, so let's take question B. Question B, we can just write that as the y dx, taking the first derivative. So 4 times 3, that is 12. So we have 12 x reduce 4 by 1, so that will give you 3. And then next we use this 3 to multiply 2, and that will give us 6. So plus 6 x, so reduce 3 by 1, so that will give you 2. And next we use this 2 to multiply 4, that gives you negative 8. So negative 8x, so reduce to the exponent by 1, so that gives you 1. And this x has an exponent of 1, so we can simply use this 1 to multiply 5, and that will give us 5 plus 5 plus 5 x. So reduce 1 by 1, that gives you 0. So we can simply ignore this 1 over here, and this x to the power of 0 is 1, so this will give us 12 x to the third power plus 6x squared minus 8x plus 5. So this is the first derivative. So now we can take the second derivative. So d squared y over dx squared, and this will be equals to, so now use this 3 to multiply the 12, and that will give us 36. Reduce 3 by 1, so we have x squared. Next, we use this 2 to multiply 6, and that will be 12. Reduce 2 by 1, x to the power of 1. So this x has 1 over there. So this 1 times 8 is negative 8. Reduce 1 by 1, that gives you 0. So we can simply ignore this value. And please recall that this is 1. So this will be equals to 36 x squared plus 12x minus 8. So this is the final answer to this question. And I hope this makes some sense. So please, if you find this video useful, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like the video, share the link with your friends, and also remember to click on the notification bell. Thank you very much for your support. See you in our next video. Bye bye.